I just love Harley Quinn. I like the way she comes off in Mad Love.
Yeah.
And the biggest compliment given in Mad Love to Harley Quinn is at the end, Batman and Joker are standing on a train, and the Joker's got a knife, and they're standing there, and Batman just goes, she came a lot closer than you ever did.
Yeah.
As far as killing me goes.
Mm-hmm.
And he stops and goes, blood rushing to my head, dazed and confused. Like, she almost did it where you couldn't even come that close.
And so, you can tell Joker's probably thinking, you jerk.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, like that's
gotta sting, that's gotta bruise his ego quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah.
I'm not, I need to, we buy them, but I'm not really reading the new Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Conner, New 52 run. In the New 52, I believe Mad Love stands true as her original origin, but at some point the Joker dumped her in the same vat of chemicals that he was dumped in, hence why her skin is dyed white, bleached white, and I believe it's implied that she chooses to bleach her hair the different colors, the red and the purple or whatever. What's going on in that series?
Well, unfortunately, I haven't had time to read, so I'm only a few issues in. But I love it because she basically she's inherited this this place from somewhere that she's like, who is this guy that left me this stuff? And she moves. She packs up her stuff, because at the beginning of the first issue, she's living in the storage, unit, basically, with all her stuff around her. All her teddy bears, all her, just everything. She moves into this building with all these other characters there. And, it's kind of funny, because they're just, like, automatically, hey, girl with skin, cool. Kind of thing. Like, they don't bring anything up, really. And, so it's basically her in this building trying to, not only find a way of, running the, not only trying to find a way to live her life, basically, but also, like, trying to figure, sorry, I lost my train of thought, sorry. But it's basically her living in this building with all these other people who are really cool. Like, there's a really, short dude, I don't remember his name right now.
Well, it's more of a domestic take on the character.
It is. It's less of her and the Joker. And it's just more of, hey, she's on her own in the city, And one thing I love is they've got this character, it's this stuffed beaver. And, of course, all those jokes are just flying all over the place. And, you're not quite sure, at least from my perspective, you're not quite sure if the beaver's actually talking to her, or if it's all in her head.
If it's psychosis.
Yeah, if it's part of her psychosis. Like, he'll say something, and you're never completely sure if he's really saying this, or if she's just talking to herself and using him as an outlet. Like, it's really funny. And, there's an issue where Poison Ivy comes to visit her, and, of course they throw in, hey, wanna, see my beaver? And Poison Ivy's like, what? And then she pulls him up and shows him, and she's like, oh, that's what you meant. Like,
disappointed?
Yeah, there's a sense of a little disappointment there, because
going back to the animated series, there's always been this applied, like, intimacy between her and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
There was I think it was Batman Adventures, which was the comic book based off the animated series, where Ivy has done some poison stuff, but Harley's immune. Mm-hmm. And Batgirl goes, "How are you immune?" He goes, "Oh, Harley or Harley says something to the effect that implying that they've kissed in order to boost Harley's immune system to, like, kind of like I kissed a girl and I liked it kind of thing." And it's implied in the comics based on the animated series, not necessarily in the animated series. But there's several episodes where Harley has been away from the Joker. I can't remember all the titles, but there's one episode that people need to look up because it's probably the best Harley Quinn story outside of Mad Love. Basically, Batman has busted out Harley Quinn to track down the Joker, and Harley Quinn gets a song number, gets a musical number in the middle of this episode. This is an animated series. This isn't Brave and the Bold. They didn't do musical breaks in animated series. What happens is they're going through Joker's old hideouts, and they stumble across a hideout that's been converted into a casino. And the gangsters, grab Batman, and Harley Quinn does this musical number to save Batman. This really funny number about talking about it's an old 1930s song, but talking about an abusive boyfriend. And it's kind of implied that she's singing about the Joker.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's really good stuff.
So yeah, I mean, I definitely love what I've been reading so far. I love the Comic-Con one shot that I read with her in it. That was funny.
Yeah, the Comic-Con, I hope they keep that up. I hope there's another Harley Quinn Invades Comic-Con next year.
I love it because, I won't say much about it in case someone hasn't, people haven't read it, but basically, almost every day she gets kicked out of the con for one reason or another. And they keep telling her, oh, you're banned today, oh, you're banned. And it's just really funny to see why she gets banned.
Well, not that I'm plugging selling my own art, but part of this video series, I did 2 sketch covers of the Harley Quinn Comic-Con issue. So those are available at our Patreon, patreon.com/Destiny Comics, as a part of this video series. But basically, in closing, what would you like to say about Harley Quinn? Because we're at our 40-minute mark.
I guess overall, I would have to say that I think Harley Quinn, despite the fact that she, went gaga over a guy, is still, they do it so beautifully, like you said in Mad Love, that you still feel she's a strong character, and she's a strong female in her own right. I mean, yeah, she's totally batshit crazy, but at the same time, I definitely think it says something to her character that she's able to hold her own amongst people like the Joker, and that, there's still a lot of intelligence in her because she's the one, put them upside down, and the piranhas frown, so look like they're smiling, So I think in closing, I just like to say that, she's my favorite character in, so far of the comics I've read, because she's, just really well written in certain comics, and her character is just, I gotta say, I love everything about her. Even her origin, depending on who's writing her, the writing, just everything,
Yeah, she's probably one of my favorite things to come out of the animated series. In closing, the funny thing, the animated series had a deal with Mattel, and Mattel did not want to make a Harley Quinn figure. And they fought them for 3-4 years, no, you need to make a Harley Quinn figure. When they finally did, they shortchanged Harley Quinn, so for every 100 figures, there was one Harley Quinn.
1 in 100.
1 in 100. And so you can go to eBay and you can still find the original Harley Quinn figures, sometimes in package, marked up for a couple $100.
Well, honestly, if I had the money, I might consider it.
Yeah, because I never saw Harley Quinn during the original run because they were so short of those figures.
Yeah.
So, well, this has been that drawing show thing. I hope you enjoyed the month of February, Harley Quinn month. Hope you enjoyed this conversation. Please let us know if you want this to be the format from now on. I'm still trying to figure this out, so I hope you like that drawing show thing.